Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself as well. You're in your final week of the Be Anchored 4-Week Pilates Challenge, and it hasn't been easy, but I'm hoping that you've been able to find those small pockets of time, and now you have created habits to actually get into that exercise yourself. This week, we're going to go out with a bang, so I hope that you can find that extra 10%. We'll start the week off nice, but we'll do a nice, beautiful flow, finish with a celebration at the end. So grab your mat and let's get started. Come into a standing position for our beautiful flow, but before we do that, let's roll the shoulders, waking up the body, drawing the belly button in. Inhale through the nose. I'm hoping by now, I'm a bit of a broken record, that you're starting to be like, yep, I know what she's about to say. Draw your belly in, shoulders down and back. Lift the pelvic floor. So good. And reach the arms up above the head, keeping the rib cage down. And of course, this time we're actually going to lean back. So we're going to open up the chest and look back. Come up nice and tall and switch to the other side. Let's do that a couple more times, keeping that rib cage down, lengthening through the arms, feeling that beautiful spinal twist as you come up. And last one on each side. Drawing the belly in, and you're amazing, well done, and forward fold. So we have the arms up nice and tall, we tuck the rib cage, and we forward fold, bringing the chest down to meet the knees. If they're feeling a bit tight in the legs, let's walk them out. So bend one knee, straighten the other, bend one knee, and straighten the other. Especially if you're doing this first thing in the morning, you're probably going to recognize those hamstrings are going to be pretty tight. To start with, nice. Let's straighten the right, bend the left, turn to the right. Feel that remarkable stretch down the side of the leg. I just absolutely love this stretch. And we bring the hands back down to meet the mat, and now we straighten the left, we bend to the right, we turn to the left. So good. Hands down to meet the mat. This time we're going to grab the elbows, we turn from side to side, to side, to side. Hands down to meet the mat with straight legs. Let's walk those hands out to the high plank and hold, 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 hold. Now this time, when we bend to come down, I want you to count to 10. So come with me if you like. Let's bend the elbows. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and amazing. Untuck the toes, cobra up with straight arms this time. So nice. Be gentle on that back though. If you're feeling that too heavy in the back, come down to the elbows and coming up to the downward dog, of course. This time we're going to lift the right leg up towards the sky, but just walk the legs out for a moment, especially if it's in the morning. We want those legs a bit looser. Really push through those hands. Let's lift the right leg up towards the sky. Strong. I really want this to be a real warrior pose. So push through the mat. Draw the belly up. I want you to keep your hips also facing the mat. So we're not quite opening the hips up just yet, but lengthen through that leg. And that left heel is down. So drive the left heel down as you lift that top leg up. 5 more seconds here, you can do it. And then we're going to open up the leg. We're going to bend the knee a little bit, push through those hands. Okay, bend the knee, open up the hip as much as you possibly can. So you're turning the hip out to the side. We're feeling a beautiful length in that beautiful hip opener. Okay, tap down, you're so strong. Lift your left leg up towards the sky. Remember this one, both hips are facing the mat. We're pushing through the hands, we're strengthening through that leg. Heel is down on the right leg. See if you can go higher with that left leg. So good. You're so much stronger than you think. We've got 5 more seconds here. Lift high with the leg. 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Bend the knee, really open up, 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 nice. And tap down. Coming back to the high plank. I want us to do a pike position. So we're going to drive the hips high and then come back down. Drive the hips high, come down to the plank. Keep going and back. Flow through this as much as you can. Pike the hips up and back down. We've got 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Finish strong on that last one and hold in the high plank. Remember, we're going to count down from 10. So let's bend the elbows. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release the arms. So hopefully we'll be able to stay up for that whole 10 seconds. It's pretty hard. And draw back to a high prayer stretch. So this one, we're going to keep the hips high, drop the elbows, and push through the forearms. I want you to feel the length in the back, but you're probably going to feel it in the shoulders as well, where we're just doing a lot of those holds. A lot of the weight was through the shoulders for that one. And coming to a seated position. Let's reach out, feel beautiful length here and back. Reach out and back. And last one and back. You can come into a seated position with the knees extended. Let's arch the upper back, lift up, and then scoop down. So we sweep up. I want this to be a little bit more gracious than we normally do. So sorry, we reach out, we reach up, and then scoop down. So interlace the hands, we reach out, we reach up, we scoop down. Grab the hands, scoop it out, reach up and down. 4 more, we scoop and sit up tall. And amazing. Scoop it out, feel the length, open it up, flow it down. Last one. And amazing. So stay up high, we're going to pulse it out. So scoop, extend, and this, because we're trying to do a bit more of a flow, we're trying to go more gracefully and control. Let's go. We pulse, draw the belly in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to stay down in 2, in 1, and hold down. We sweep the arms up, we sweep the arms down, we sweep the arms up. Sounds like a little song here. Keep going. So you might feel a little bit shaky here. We don't feel anything in the lower back. So if that's you, you need to sit up nice and tall and then scoop back into it. Flow the arms up, flow the arms down. We've got 5, maybe go a little bit lower. 4, draw the belly in. 3, you can do it. You're so strong. Last one. And sit up nice and tall. Enjoy that micro break. The core break for a moment as we flow through, really working the arms. So we go up to our swing position and let's swing through. Swing to a pointed toe and then come up. Swing through and come up. If you're looking for leaner arms, then this is the exercise for you. Remember your option, you can come up to your fist if you can't get your hips through the window, or if it's too delicate on the wrist, and flow through. Really think delicate movement. Point the toes at the end. 5 to go. Let's do 3. Let's do 2. And last one. It becomes a lot less flowy at the end, doesn't it? Extend and rest. And back to the core. Let's lie all the way down. We're going to draw beautiful flowy circles. So both legs extend, we squeeze them together, and you're going to draw circles around. Now I want you to place your hands on the belly because I do want you to think about what the core is doing. Really want you to listen to the body. So if your belly is doming at all, then you need to stop or maybe make smaller circles. If your lower back is arching, you need to stop and make smaller circles. So make sure it is imprinted, and ideally with straight legs. Of course, if you need to, you're going to bend the knees or you're going to make smaller circles. And reverse. We've got 8. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. 7. Squeeze the legs together as if it's one leg. 5 to go. Relax the shoulders, still breathing. Check that lower back. 3, 2, and 1. And hug the knees in. Okay, we're going to scissor kick the leg. So you can point the toe and then sweep through and sweep through. So I really want you to think about flowing legs, flowing legs, flowing legs. Now the shoulders are off the mat, so this shouldn't be too strenuous, but of course, you know the drill. We're going to make it a little bit harder in a moment by lifting the shoulders. So get familiar with this. Point the toe, legs are extended, feeling a nice stretch in the hamstring, and when you're ready, let's sweep the arms by the side and scissor kick the legs. If you want to, you can still grab the backs of the leg to reach them in towards you. 10 on each side. 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. Lift the shoulders. Last one. Hug the knees in. Well done. Okay, ready for our side kneeling sweep. So let's place the hand down. I want your fingers, knee and toes to be all in one line. I want you to tuck your tailbone in. I like the imagery of imagining that we're inside a toaster and the toaster's on either side. We don't want to burn the bum, so we want to tuck it in. And that really helps me to keep drawing it in, because a common error is that we flex too much at the hips. So often people are lifting the leg up but flexing at the hip. We want to open it all up so the chest is proud, we're all open. And this time we're going to extend the arm up towards the sky. So arm is up, we're going to lift the leg. Let's go. We lift and lower. We lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7. Can you go a little bit higher? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and well done. Stay on this side. Your hand can come back onto the hip for this one. Let's lift the leg up nice and high as we sweep forward and back. So point the toe, flex the foot. Point the toe, flex the foot. Keep going. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point the toe, flex the foot. So a common area is sometimes we sink into that stabilizing leg. So keep it nice and strong and lift that left leg nice and high as we sweep. And another common area, we want to keep this trunk really still. So sometimes we use momentum of the body to swing the leg. Try and isolate the trunk and then swing the leg. Let's do 4, 3, lift it higher, 2, 1, so good, you're so strong. Let's stay on this side, we've got one more before we repeat it. And little rainbows. So we come to the top of the mat and we come up and over to the back of the mat. Up and over, so creating a little rainbow. Remember to try and keep this leg as vertically as you can. without sinking into it. Up and over. So I want you to find an imaginary target that you're going to get your leg up and over. Up and over, up and over. Draw the belly in. You are so strong, and you're stronger than you think. After you finish these classes, you're like, oh, I could do that again. 5 on each side, 4 on each side, 3 on each side, and 2. Go a bit higher for this last one, and go, go. Amazing. Stretch it out. Ready for the other side. Okay, extending the leg long. Remember, we want to keep this leg as vertically as we can. Placing the hand down, the fingers, the knees, and the toes are all in one line. We tuck that tailbone in. Arm comes up above the head for this one as we lift and lower, lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're amazing. Let's get straight back into it. So we come with the elbow onto the hip, lift the leg up high, and let's point forward and back. Trying not to swing through the trunk. So isolate the trunk, really still, just the movement from the hip. Keep the leg high, so maybe lift it a little bit higher if you can. 5 and 4, 3, 2, point the toe, last one, and tap it down. Rainbows. We tap to the front, up and over. Find that imaginary target as you get up and over. Nice. Up and over, up and over, up and over. 6 on each side. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All the way. You're so strong. Well done. We're going to finish with some standing exercises today. So interlace the fingers, hips behind the back, elbows are open. So a little combo here. All the weight comes onto that right leg, and let's lift the leg out for 2, and then we're going to bend the knee into the chest as we tap and tap, tap and tap. Let's repeat it. So we go out to the side for 2, out the side for 2, and then bring it across for an elbow to knee, open. Elbow to knee, open. Let's keep repeating that cycle. Out and tap and knee and open, knee and open, and out to the side and back, out to the side and back, and tap and release, tap and release, and keep going. You know the drill now. Let's do 2 more rounds. And tap the knee and release. And tap the knee and release. Last round. And tap the knee and release. Tap the knee and release. Ready for the other side. So interlacing the hands above the head, elbows are open, and let's put all the weight into that left leg as we extend and tap, extend and tap, and elbow and tap, elbow to knee and tap. Try to slow the way down, so slow it all the way down as we tap, slow. Try to be in control. And out to the side and open. Out to the side, let's keep going. And we tap and open, tap and open. Let's go out. 2 more rounds. Nice work. Good. And open and back. Open and back. Open and back. Whoops. And bend. And bend. So good.
I know it is hard to find those small pockets of time, and you're doing it. You should be so proud of yourself. You're doing something for you, and that is going to flow on into your family and your friends and your community. It is so good to have a strong mind, body, and spirit so that you can be the best version of yourself. Reach out into the Facebook community group. I'd absolutely love to hear from you. Well done.